Well, good evening, everybody. What's going on? This is Nolan with Positively Osceola, back for another Positively Osceola Sports Talk Live with yours truly. Hopefully, everybody is having a great Tuesday. It's 6 o'clock here, right on time for the show. Hopefully, you had a great day at work, coming home to relax and watch the show, catch up, see what's going on here in Osceola County sports-wise. As the winter sports season winds down, wrestling takes center stage this week, with regional tournaments being held across the state. Regionals are the last step before the individual state championship tournament, which is slated for Kissimmee's Heritage Park on March 3rd and then ending March 5th. In basketball news, the Osceola Cowboys remain alive in the state tournament. Coach Steve Mason's team advanced to the regional semifinals with a win over Fort Pierce Central and will now face Wellington Tuesday night at home. Not tonight, next Tuesday. And the winner will be advancing to the regional final. So not only do we have a lot of basketball to talk about, we also have some new sports that are going to be starting, new topics that we'll be able to go over, such as boys baseball, and girls softball. While it is just starting, we do have a little bit of news we'd like to talk about it with you guys. So without further ado, let's get her going. Love that intro, man. Never gets old for me. All right, so let's start off with our first topic of the day, baseball. So most county teams will start their season this week with Tuesday's openers featuring Eastridge at Osceola, Celebration at Poinciana, Cypress Creek at St. Cloud High School, and Liberty at Gateway. Thursday will be Tahopacalaga's opener as they host Evans also. And we also have a game that already Harmony got off a flying start last week, beating Gateway High School in its opener 11-0. So congratulations on Harmony for their nice season opening game with a shutout. Go Horns. So now we're going to move on to our topic of boys basketball. Let me pull up my handy-dandy graphic here. Yeah, booyah. All right. Cowboys kept their season going last week, moving to 19-5 with a 67-51 win over Fort Pierce Central in the Class 7A Region 3 quarterfinals. Awesome job, Cowboys. Sean and Chris Combs combined for 40 points in the game. Awesome scoring, including a game-high 23 from Sean. Corey Vega added 10 as the Cowboys used a big 28-point fourth quarter to put the game away. Osceola will face Wellington. They have a record of 22-6, a team that defeated the Cowboys earlier this year with a score of 77-33. Now, I know you're thinking, that's a very large score difference. Are the Cowboys going to be ready? Well, this game actually happened when Osceola was missing 3 starters, so hopefully this time it will be different. We got to support our Cowboys and root for them. Tip off at 7 p.m. at Osceola's gym. Gateway, with a record of 18-9, saw its season end with a 63-50 loss to talented Jones team in a Class 5A Region 2 quarterfinal game, while City of Life Christian Academy, record of 20-8, lost in the same round of the Class 2A tournament. So that's the news that we have for boys basketball. Going to be moving on to some girls basketball now. The season came to an end for all Osceola County teams, sadly, as both Gateway and St. Cloud lost in their respective regional finals. Gateway suffered a heartbreaking 37-35 loss to Bishop Moore in a Class 5A Region 2 final as they came up just 3 points short of a trip to the Final Four. Congratulations on the amazing season, girls. Sadly, it didn't end the way you wanted it to be. Hopefully, can adjust and be better next year. Bishop Moore's Alyssa Brasco grabbed an offensive rebound and hit the game-winning bucket with just 14 seconds left. We have a quote right here. "If you would have told me before the game that we were going to hold Bishop Moore to 37 points, I would have happily taken it. Unfortunately, it just turned out to not be enough," Coach Justin Moreno said of his team that finished with a 22-8 record. Still a very good record for the Gateway Panthers there. There were no such theatrics in St. Cloud's matchup with the perennial power Wekiva in the 6A Regional 2 final as the Bulldogs fell 52-32. Jada Eads laid the way for Wekiva with 19 points as the Mustangs advanced to their 4th consecutive Final Four appearance. Those Wekiva Mustangs, they play a tough game. We came up against a very physical, fast, and athletically gifted team. I was proud of the fact that we stuck with them for 2.5 quarters, but in the end, we simply did not match up with them. I am proud that this team won 20 games, a district title, and made a deep run in the regionals. Man, Coach Chad Ansbaugh said about his team for St. Cloud. St. Cloud did start with 4 sophomores for most of the season and finished with a 20-9 record. So that is an accomplishment in itself. He has a very young team. And if you're the coach, you have to think on the positive side, 4 sophomores with a record of 29 to finish out. That team's going to be going somewhere in the oncoming years. So you can only really be excited to see how they are going to adjust and how they are going to get better overall. So next topic is boys wrestling. Pull up my handy dandy. That's my new favorite word, handy dandy. Boys wrestling, boom. District tournaments were held last week, and Osceola County wrestlers did very well. Very well. Advancing 57 wrestlers, including 24 district champions, to this week's regional tournaments. In order to advance to the state championship meet at Osceola Heritage Park on March 3rd through the 5th, wrestlers must finish in the top 4 this week. Osceola hosted the Class 3A District 5 tournament and won yet another district title with 252.5 points. Celebration was 3rd with 168 points, and Point Siena with 68 points was 6th. The Cowboys advanced 12 wrestlers to next week's regionals, including district champions Anderson Heap, Cooper Haas, Melvin Ewan, I actually know Melvin Ewan, Gunnar Holland, Brian Gary, Jamar Snatches, and Elijah Van Sickle. Haas and Hollard are defending state champions. Heap finished 2nd in his weight class last year. Celebration advances 10 to regionals, including district champions Kaluv Peterson and Chase McBroom, while Point Siena sends 4, including 106-pound champion Landon Trigueros. All 3 schools will send their qualifiers to the Class 3A Region 2 championships at Osceola High School. In the Class 3A District 9 tournament at Harmony, the Longhorns dominated in winning 10 of 14 weight classes and claiming the team championship with 285 points. That's a high score. Tahopa Caliga, with 132.5 points, finished 4th. Landon Davis, Carson Estrada, Ray Ortiz, Sean McAllister, J.C. McNichols, Cade Toner, Maverick Hauser, Anthony Faltico, sorry if I mispronounced that, Anthony, Nelson Toro, and Caden Gale all won district titles for Harmony. That's a lot of names. Congratulations to Harmony, which also advanced 2 other wrestlers to regionals. McNichols ran his season record to 43-1. And you got to be thinking, if you're that one person that McNichols beat, you got to be pretty proud of yourself because that dude is a monster. 43-1, that's an insane stat line for a young athlete like that. Tahopa Caliga will send 8 of next week's regional, including 2nd-place finishers Jacob Noyd and Jason Ortiz. All 3 schools will compete in the Class 3A region meet at Harmony. St. Cloud hosted the Class 2A District 8 tournament on Thursday, finishing 4th in the team championship with 119 points. Gateway was 3rd with 156, and Liberty with 50. Placed 6th in the 8-team event. Got a quote here. Given we only had 8 wrestlers in the 14 classes, I was very pleased with our team performance, Bulldog coach Mike Short said of his team that advances 6 wrestlers to regionals, including Tyler Bullard, the champion at 132. Moving on to Gateway Wrestling, Gateway will send 10 wrestlers through the regionals, including Taylon Fisk, the district champion at 106, while Liberty saw its only 2 entrants both advance and win district titles, as Daniel King, with a record of 30-4, took the 220-pound title, and Brainies Robles, with a record of 39-1, won the 285-pound class. So congratulations on those gentlemen. Crazy good records. St. Cloud, Gateway, and Liberty advancers will compete at the 2A Region 2 meet at Lakeland's Lake Gibson High. So, like I said, there is a lot of boys wrestling action going on in the county. Got a lot of teams doing regionals. shout out to all these teams. Wish them luck. They're going to need it. It's going to get tough for them in these coming weeks. Moving on to girls wrestling. A total of 32 teams, including 6 from Osceola County, competed in Class 1A Region 2 tournament in Kissimmee last Friday. Freedom High School ran away with the team title, scoring 241 points. That's a high number, advancing 10 girls, including 4 regional champions, to the state meet. Gateway was 4th with 84 points, followed by Osceola, who was 64 and 6th, Point Siena 45th and 9th, Celebration 29 and 14th, Tahopa-Calaga 27 and 16th, and Harmony with a record 10 and 28th. In all, Osceola County will send 11 girls to the historic first ever FHSAA Girls Wrestling State Championship that will be held in conjunction with the boys tournament at Heritage Park on March 3rd through March 5th. Gateway will send 4 to the state meet, including regional champ Emiliana Martinez. Joining her will be Panthers' Josie Glass, Lily Yamber, and Fredlina Jones. Celebration will send regional champ Hegani Costa. Osceola will have 3 representatives in Stacy Puel, Kalina Mack, and Kathia Timas. Point Siena advances 2 to the state finals, including Evaniz Pimentel and Kaylee Collado. Tahopa-Calaga also sends 1 representative in Angela Banegas. So alongside boys wrestling, we have a lot of girls wrestling going on too, still here late in the winter sports season. Congratulations to the historic 11 girls FHSAA Wrestling State Championship. That is an amazing achievement. So we wish them the uttermost best of luck for them. Moving on to, I believe, is our last topic. Nice little short, sweet topic, girls softball. Most county teams opened their season this week, including Point Siena at Celebration on Monday, Lyman at Osceola, and Liberty at Bartow on Tuesday. St. Cloud is hosting Timber Creek on Wednesday, and Tahopa-Calaga opening with a home game with Celebration on Thursday. Harmony got an early start and win with a 5-2 win over Lake Nona last week, while Gateway dropped a 16-0 decision to Heritage. So Harmony boys baseball and Harmony girls softball, they got it going on early, already getting some pretty big wins. It's going to be a great season for baseball and softball. I'm personally excited to cover it more, some of my more favorite sports. And hopefully we'll have more news to talk about it next week. So everybody, that is going to wrap it up for this week's Positively Osceola Sports Talk. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll see me back here next week, Tuesday, 6 o'clock. Be there, be square. All right, everybody, this is Nolan with Positively Osceola. And along with the community, we're making a positive difference in and around Osceola County. Later, everybody.